And let's jump into the email. We got one email real quick, Dylan. Let's go through this.
Okay. Just to preempt to this email, if I pronounce like the name or anything like that wrong, it's due to me being horrible at this probably and the lack of sleep. Fatigue, definitely.
Can I give you one quick, not just breaking it, I'm just saying. I went to a soccer camp once when I was like 15. And one of the coaches said this always. When fatigue sets in, Dylan, skills diminish.
Well, duh.
Okay.
Go.
You know what I'm trying to be, Max.
Okay. Fine. This is from Axlar. I think that's the next.
Axlar.
I think that's the next one. Under that, he is known as Ax.
He is Axlar. That's his name.
Axlar on the boards. His email is, hello, I've watched you guys. I've watched your show, and I think it's good. I've watched every episode and have some questions for you guys if you don't mind answering them. He's got like about 3 or 4. His first one, are you for or against revenue enhancement in video games? Which we probably should explain what exactly that is.
Basically, when you go on Xbox 360 or something like that, there's a lot of downloadable content. First thing comes to my mind is that Chain Mantle or whatever they have in Oblivion. In Madden 07 on the 360, you can buy new stadiums.
Or like New Jersey, just basically like stuff.
Not expansion packs per se.
Yeah, they're just like teeny add-ons.
Teeny add-ons for like $1 or $2. Are you?
Yeah.
You for?
You know, I don't really like. It's cool stuff. Like I can think like that, but like, I mean, sure, go with it if you want it.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. I mean, I think like it kind of does take some away from the game, but if it's like new stuff that they couldn't get in the game, I guess you could appreciate that. But really, it's just.
Well, I feel the same way as you. I have one problem though, and that's with Madden 07. That's just the particular case.
Yeah.
I had a problem because they had you on 360 version. You paid for new stadiums, alternate jerseys, historic teams.
Yeah.
That stuff had always been free in Madden from like 1995 through 2006.
Yeah,
that stuff is in the. If you're throwing stuff that was originally in the game and like taking it out and then making it pay, no, that's bad.
Yeah, that's definitely bullshit.
That is BS.
Give me a freaking whole game before you start bullshitting me with add-ons and stuff. I don't mind like, hey, we just made this new awesome level, or if you were gonna have that level anyway, just like, hey, we can get an extra $5 out of this dumbass. Then I don't want to be that dumbass. Well, I'm not going to be that dumbass for you.
Levels in a new game doesn't really bother me as much as content that was in an old game, in a sports game especially, that is in there every year, that's all of a sudden taken out and packaged in this ad content.
Yeah,
levels, if they were putting cheat codes or something that never been in Madden before, you can buy, some new cheat code that never been in Madden, maybe that'd be cool, but not like they did that.
Yeah, just as long
as it's mixed. Yeah.
Yeah, just as long as you don't start taking stuff away from the games that were themselves, we really don't have that much problem with it.
Yeah. But it's a fine line though. So
yeah. Hopefully it doesn't.
It's hard to.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Personally, we don't want to pay more, but yeah, it's a fine line.
Yeah. Okay. So next question. Yeah, these are a little random questions. Sorry. But the next question is: Would you play a war video game that was in the perspective or point of view of the enemy? For example, like a World War II game where you like the Germans, or a Vietnam game where you Viet Cong, etc.
Would I? Yes.
Yes.
Would people buy it? No, so it will never happen.
Well,
the country would not buy it. Parents would not buy being a Nazi game for their kids. They would not buy a game where there are terrorists blowing up buildings. No one will buy that, so that won't happen. But I would play it, I guess.
Probably going to be as far as... I mean, like, yeah, I definitely would, because, like, they released, like, a World War II game, like...
I would love to see,
like 3 every month or something. It's just... It's, like, it's dying to get something, like, even Call of Duty's getting old, kind of. Because, like, it's just...
It's the same thing over and over.
It's just hard to get something new in such a used genre.
But you'll never see it happen because it won't sell. I mean, one's gonna... You can't go out for Christmas and say, you can go out and say, I'm going to get little Jimmy the Patriotic War game where he beats the Nazis. But you can't say, I'm going to go get Jimmy the game where he's the Nazis beating America. You can't do that.
But you can't just, like, totally, like, ward off. I mean, like, there have been other stuff that, I mean, like, you can sell, I mean, come on, if you can sell Manhunt.
Yeah, but no, this is totally different. This is totally different. There's a difference between
I'm not saying that, like,
different
well, I mean, there's not, I mean, like...
drama, and there's a difference between using something sensitive as Nazis. Because Americans will kill Nazis, but they'll never be the Nazi.
Yeah, but you don't really have to have it, like, be a... Nazi where you're like an alternate reality where you're like winning the war as a Nazi.
I know.
I mean, you can still
I
have
understand
a deep
what you're
experience.
saying. I just think he's saying that he's talking about. Yeah, I just don't think it'll ever.
Like, I think
we're looking too far.
I think we could. Yeah,
I think we're too deep. His question was, would we play it? I would play it personally.
I would definitely play it,
but it'll never happen. So we're not even getting. I mean, it might happen, but it's not going to sell. And yeah,
I'm hopeful. And
last question. Yeah, he had 3 of those.
Well, okay, yeah. His last question: are you guys totally loyal to Nintendo?
Oh no, he had another one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well,
it's kind of.
I mean, I love Sega. I have a Dreamcast. That's the last console besides the Nintendo console I bought for myself. My brother has a PlayStation. I play that. I play 360. What do you bet you?
Well, about me, I pretty much grew up as a Nintendo boy. Had the Super Nintendo, first ever console. Have a Game Boy, have a DS, N64. My brother got the GameCube, but I actually got an Xbox when that whole generation was out. So really, I guess we would say we were biased towards Nintendo, but if they make a mistake, we're gonna call them out on it.
Yeah, and you can't just play Nintendo games and be a good Nintendo. I mean, we can't just play Nintendo games all day and be good at rating Nintendo games.
Yeah,
we have to play PlayStation, we have to play Xbox, we have to play PS3. Somewhat.
Personally,
it can't be. I mean, personally, Nintendo's my favorite, but I don't own a PS2, but my brother owns one. I play that. I don't own a 360, but I play one quite a bit at school. You have to play it to be able to get a good view of all games. So while we're Nintendo fans, we also have to play other things in order to get a good perspective of what's out there. Because if you might think Nintendo's great, but if some other people are doing stuff better, you have to be able to call Nintendo out on it. And you can't experience it unless you play other games.
Yeah, I don't have a Wii, and I definitely want it to be my first console. But with the, I think I really also wanted a 360 too. If I had the money, I'd buy both. Assassin's Creed coming out. I'm actually really excited about that game. I really want to play it. So yeah.
Yeah, we do. And ask us
last question. If it's a good game, we'll play it.
Last question real quick.
All right, we'll answer this last question. Okay, if you've watched these movies, The Prestige, Departed,
Babel.
Haven't even heard of that one.
Heard of
which is your favorite? I haven't seen any.
I don't watch any movies though, dude. When I have free time, I'm working on the show or I'm playing games. I don't watch movies.
I really want to see The Prestige and Departed. I've heard they're really good.
I've heard good things about Babel.
I have not seen. I haven't even heard of Babel. I'm sorry.
I've heard. I don't know, but I've heard good things. I don't know what it's about, but I think is it about the Tower of Babel? I don't think so though.
Tower of Babel.
Yeah, Tower of Babel in the Bible. You know where the people all build a tower and then they speak different languages.
Oh, okay.
That's the story. I thought, but I don't. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure if I'm right at all. So.
Okay. Well.
So thanks for the interview.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
Thanks for the email.
Axlar. We're not making fun of your name at all. We're just.
We just like this.
We like throwing that.
Anything with since it has accent, we have to make it extreme by going Axlar. And he just loves doing that voice. I'm sorry. He has to do it every episode.
Once an episode. In this episode, Axlar was the best way to do it. So. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry we were fatigued. Sorry it kind of sucked. But the interview was great. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, email us. What's the email address?
The email address is wechatshow@gmail.com.
We'll put the little graphic up. You can Facebook us, MySpace us, AIM us.
We have a lot of way to contact us.
Do it somehow.
Yes.
So, until next week, Dylan.
This has been the WeChat.com podcast.
WeChat.com podcast. I'm Cameron Megan.
And I'm Dylan Carter.
I'll see you guys next week.
Signing off.
It might